Hi guys, and welcome to Gardening Time. Today I'm going to show you how I overwinter my verbenas. I have 3 different types of verbenas, and some of these verbenas I've had for several years. One variety I just ended up purchasing last year. I have 3 different color variations. One is a red and white stripe, one is a light lavender and white stripe verbena, and then the other one is a beautiful purple with layers of purple, lavender, and white. I think that variety is called Amethyst Sparkles. And so what I do because these are not annual in our area and I want to keep these plants, and have them year after year, rather than digging up and trying to bring in the entire plant every winter, which, not only are you dealing with a much bigger plant that you have to try to find a place to store, you also have to, deal with bugs and other things that you may be bringing in with that plant. So I found it just a lot easier to take cuttings of the plant and put those in water and wait for those to take root, pot them up, and by the time spring comes around and we're ready to plant these out in the garden, I basically have a nice sized plant to start off with. So as you can see back here, I've got 3 of the ones that I have successfully done that with. Started these in cuttings in water and rooted them up, and you can see they have turned into some really nice sized plants. This one right here is a more recent one. It's only got 1 stem right now. With the verbenas, you will want to cut these back once they get so high. Like this one right here, it's got a flower bloom on it, but this one should be cut back so that you end up getting a nice bushy plant in the end. So what I have today is I have 2 cuttings that are ready to be planted up. So I'm going to start with, let me see, actually I think I'm going to start with this guy over here. This is a violet and white striped one. Now this one, you can see the root system on this one is quite developed. So this one is ready to go ahead and get planted up. So what I've got here is I just put some dirt. These are some proven winter pots that, of plants that I bought in the past, and I just resave the containers and reuse them because, rinse them out, clean them up, and then just reuse these. So all I'm going to do for this process is make a little hole, a little well in the center. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Take this guy, pop him in, and push up the soil around him. Just make sure that, you don't want to tamp it down too much, but you want to tamp it down enough that you kind of alleviate any air pockets. And I'm just going to reuse the water that was in this glass container that it was in to root, and I'm just pouring that water in. And as I do that, I can already see, I don't know how well you guys can see that from there, but there's already a depression in there. So what I'll do, that just shows that where there was probably an air pocket. So I'm just going to tamp in some soil around that air pocket, push it down, and continue adding some more water until the thing I'm looking for is I want to see the water come down out of the bottom. This way I know that it's fully saturated. And sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but I'm going to go ahead and just pour in the rest of this water for now. And if I need to add more, oh, there comes the water now. So the water is dripping out of the bottom now. Okay, and that's really all you need to do, other than I went up ahead and made a tag for it. You know, you obviously want to tag them, especially if you have different varieties of the same type of plant. This way you know exactly what you know, type / color it is. So when you go to plant it out, you know, you'll know what you're planting. So that's it, guys. That's all we do. And you'll get from this little cutting, you'll get beautiful plants just like these that'll be ready in time for spring for you to plant them outdoors. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and take care, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.